Nation pays homage to Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri on their birth anniversary. Railways to run 200 special trains from October 15 in view of festive season. COVID-19 recovery rate in the country reaches 83.70%. No let-up in northeast COVID scenario. Little respite in Assam flood situation. And government assures farmers of consistent hike in minimum support price of crops. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikiago going with the news in detail. A grateful nation paid homage to Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi on his 151st birth anniversary today. A series of activities are being organized across the country and also around the globe. Many virtual events are being held in view of COVID-19 pandemic. A Sarva Dharma Prarthana Sabha was organized at Rajnath, the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi, in the national capital. President Rajnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid floral tributes to Bapu at the Rajghat. Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary is also observed as the International Day of Non-Violence. In a message, President appealed to the people to resolve to rededicate themselves to the welfare and progress of the nation. Paying tributes to Father of the Nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "We bow to beloved Bapu on Gandhi Jayanti." He said, "There is much to learn from his life and noble thoughts." President, Vice President and Prime Minister today paid tributes to former Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri on his 116th birth anniversary. In a tweet, President Rajnath Kovind said, "A great son of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri, served the nation with exceptional dedication." He said Lal Bahadur Shastri's fundamental role in the Green Revolution, the White Revolution and wartime leadership continue to inspire the nation. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said, "Lal Bahadur Shastri was an epitome of simplicity, humility and wisdom." In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Lal Bahadur Shastri ji was humble and firm." He said, "Shastri ji epitomized simplicity and lived for the welfare of our nation." The Prime Minister said, "We remember him on his Jayanti with a deep sense of gratitude for everything he has done for India." Amid the COVID-19 pandemic situation, Assam today observed Mahatma Gandhi's 151st birth anniversary in a solemn manner. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal attended the ceremony held at Guwahati's Gandhi Mandap. Paying floral tributes at the statue of Mahatma Gandhi, the Chief Minister appealed to all to follow the ideals of the Father of the Nation. In another function held at Assam Khadi Board premises, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal in his address said, "Khadi is not just a clothing but it is the power of the nation." Chief Minister further stressed upon the fact that there is a need to utilize the resources available in Assam, vocal for local and global must be given more stress.
Bapujir proti amar মানৱ সমাজে গভীৰ শ্ৰদ্ধাঞ্জলি জ্ঞাপন কৰিছে। বাপুজী আমাক অহিংসা নীতিৰে সমাজ নিৰ্মাণ কামত আগৰণুৱা ভূমিকা পালন কৰাৰ বাবে পৰামৰ্শ দি গৈছে।
All the states of the northeastern region observed Gandhi Jayanti today. On the occasion of the 151st birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the Department of Youth Resources and Sports of Nagaland government organized a plogging run under the Fit India movement, which has been launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In Tripura, Governor Ramesh Baes today paid floral tributes to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, on his 151st birth anniversary at Gandhi Ghat in Agartala. Governor also paid tribute at the Gandhi statue at the Circuit House.
जी का 151वां जन्म दिवस पूरे देश में मनाया जा रहा है। आज देश की परिस्थिति को देखते हुए आज जो गांधीवादी समाजवादी उनका सिद्धांत था, आज उसे पालन करने का समय है।
Railway Board Chairman and CEO V.K. Yadav has said that the Railways is planning to introduce 200 special trains between 15th October and 30th November to cater to passengers travelling during the festive season. Addressing a virtual press conference in New Delhi yesterday, Yadav said Ministry of Railways conducted meetings with the general managers of zones and instructed them to speak with local administrations and review the status to give a report, after which the number of trains to be introduced during the holiday season will be decided. The country is registering a continuous increase in the number of patients recovered from COVID-19. With recovery of nearly 79,000 people in the last 24 hours, the total number of recovered patients in the country stands at over 53,50,000. The overall recovery rate has now reached 83.70%. Health Ministry has informed that the sustained high recovery rate is fueled by 9 states and union territories reporting recovery rate of over 80%. In the last 24 hours, 81,484 new cases were reported, taking the total number of positive cases reported in the country so far to 63,94,069. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is 9,42,217. In the last 24 hours, 1,095 deaths were reported, taking the toll to 99,773. The onslaught by the COVID-19 pandemic has hit the northeastern region, with reports on newly hit cases, active and recovered cases have evoked mixed reactions. While Assam has discharged 1,47,522 patients, the dead account for 711. Tripura has 20,596 cured cases. The dead account for 286. In Arunachal Pradesh, the number of cured COVID patients has touched 7,049. Death toll is 16. In Manipur, the COVID patients discharged cases are 8,641. 68 persons have died. Meghalaya has 4,001 cured cases with a death tally at 51. In Sikkim, the COVID patients discharged cases increased to 2,375. The death toll is 39. Nagaland has cured 5,144 COVID patients and 17 deaths. Mizoram has cured 1,721 COVID patients and the state has no COVID death. In Assam, the COVID-19 pandemic situation is still alarming, as number of coronavirus infected persons have increased in rapid pace in the last few days. In terms of the existing COVID-19 impact on Assam, the active cases have been pegged at 34,163, even as cured cases have reached 1,47,519. Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma in a tweet said 1,585 new COVID COVID positive cases were detected on Thursday. He added that the COVID-19 positivity rate in Assam is 3.98% on Thursday. The total number of infected cases has touched 1,82,396. With death of 14 more COVID patients, the COVID-19 death toll in the state increased to 711. The coronavirus in the world has infected 3,45,22,205 persons, while cured cases have been pegged at 2,56,92,880. The global COVID-19 death toll is increased to 10,28,294. United States continues to be at the top of the tally of number of coronavirus infected persons with 74,47,693. Meanwhile, United States, New York City has completed the reopening of all its public schools on Thursday, a major step in its recovery from having been one of the global epicenters of the pandemic. The flood situation in Assam remained unchanged in the past 24 hours, with the Brahmaputra and some of its tributaries flowing above the danger level. Around 3 lakh people in 7 districts of the state, Bishwanath, Borpeta, Gwalpara, Morigaon, Hojai, Nagaon and West Karbi Anglong, continued to reel in the current wave of flood, even as the Brahmaputra and its tributaries Kopili and Killing are flowing above the danger level in Dhubri and Nagaon districts. In Nagaon district, the flood waters of Kopili river have created havoc as surging waters have inundated vast areas in the district. In Gwalpara district, flood waters have inundated vast agricultural lands in the district. Union Minister Rajnath Singh assured the farming community that the minimum support price MSP will not only stay, it will be continuously increased too in the coming years. Speaking to reporters in New Delhi, Singh said, being a farmer's son himself, he wants to make it clear that the Narendra Modi government will not do anything that is not in the interest of the farmers. He appealed to all farmers' organizations to have a dialogue with the government if they have any issues. Union Minister Jitendra Singh hailed the 3 agri-reform laws recently enacted by the Parliament and said that they enshrine the core Gandhian values of empowering the farmers of the country. He said Mahatma would have supported these legislations as they liberate the farmers from the shackles of middlemen and mandis. Addressing a program today on Mahatma Gandhi's experiments with Swachhata Key to Prosperity, organized by Kendriya Bhandar and Center for Strategy and Leadership, Singh assured farmers that minimum support price and agricultural produce and livestock market committees will continue and will not be removed at any cost. Air Marshal Amit today took over as Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief of Eastern Air Command, Indian Air Force today. The Air Marshal took over the command from Air Marshal R.D. Mathur. He was commissioned into fighter stream of the IAF on 29 December 1982 as a fighter pilot. In a distinguished career spanning nearly 38 years, the Air Force officer has flown a wide variety of fighter and trainer aircraft in the inventory of IAF. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.